I just wanted to show you a really quick idea that I came up with all by myself, that I think is going to be a really great way to use up some things that I've gotten a lot of. So my kids have been getting lunches. My friend's been bringing us lunches from the city, and we've been saving all these graham cracker maple waffle grams. So I have like probably 50 packages, and they smell really good. They smell like maple. And I kept thinking it's like a graham cracker. So I opened them up and I just put them in a big bowl here. And what I did was I went ahead and I decided I could use these like as a graham cracker crust. If I were to make a cheesecake or some kind of delicious apple, I don't know. I'm just thinking if I grind them up like a graham cracker crumb, then I would have these maple graham cracker crumbs and I would have them in a bag. And I could freeze them like this and use them when I mix them with butter to make like a graham cracker crust, just remembering that it's a maple flavor. So what I did was I labeled a bag and I labeled what it is. And I am gonna show you how to make graham crackers. You could do it with, this is how you can make your own graham cracker crumbs for free or relatively cheap. So I did this before to test it out. And I'm going to show you the way you should do it. This is not how I did it at first, and I had a couple of malfunctions. But first you want to put on, if you have a Cuisinart or some kind of food processor, this is a Cuisinart one, you click that on first, then you put on your sharp blade, okay? Then I put in all of these graham crackers in here about half full. Then you put on your lid. Ooh. And then you put on the little feeder part. I put it on. You can pulse it if you like. But it went pretty quick. This is the pulsing where you just tap it. Or you can go to on. And it's basically breaking them all down. So after I did that, I went and I said, oh, there's a couple of big chunks in here. So I used a spoon to take out, because the blade's really sharp, to take out the chunks that that didn't blend up really fast. You saw that took like a couple seconds. And then you could just keep going, but for the sake of the video, I thought I would just show you what I did next. I'll just run these when I'm done with my quick video here. I'll run them through and I'll do all of those packages. I don't know if you can see, but I have a ton of them. So what I'm gonna do is try to get all of these ground up so that I have an easy to grab out of the freezer graham cracker crumbs. And I made sure to put maple just because if you're baking with something, you don't want maple graham crackers, then you might want to pick something else. Just real quick, I'm gonna make sure I did get all the big clumps out. Okay, so this sounds much smoother. So then after you get all your graham crackers, you take the blade out. It's very sharp, so be careful. If kids are watching, you want your parents to do that part. And then I'm just pouring this into my bag. So I'll just do that in little batches until I get all of the graham crackers used up. And then I'll freeze this and it'll lay flat in my freezer and it'll be perfectly ready for like a cheesecake crust or any number of different crusts. I think it would be good with apple crisp, like maybe an apple tart. Maybe make that as the bottom and then an apple pie filling on top of the graham cracker crust. Because this is like a maple. I think maple would go really well with apple pie or apple crisp type of stuff. Or maybe that could be the topping of an apple crisp. You know how you mix oats and butter and brown sugar? Maybe instead of the brown sugar and the oats, you could use this and just crumble it up with butter. That might be a good topping too. I just think that will be much more versatile than sitting in my pantry with 50 of these little guys. So anyway, if you have a bunch of graham crackers or you're wanting to make your own crust or you've come into lots of these waffle maple crackers, you can try it too. Have a good day.